I'll be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. I know I haven't done a video in a very long time. I think my last video was 3 weeks ago. But bear with me, videos will be slowly but surely coming. But yeah, so today's video is on this makeup look right here. I thought the makeup look was really nice and elegant, and this is the type of eye makeup that I normally wear on special occasions or if I just feel like wearing eyeshadows, but I don't normally pair it with a red lip. I normally just go with a gloss, and you'll see what that looks like later on in the video. But I decided that it looks really nice with a red lip, so yeah, if you want to see how I achieve this makeup look, then keep on watching. So before I put on any eyeshadows, I've just finished priming my eyelids with the eyeshadow primer, and it's called Eyeshadow Helper, and it's by Lime Crime. And honestly, a little bit of this goes a very long way. I've done my eyebrows as well. I've just filled them in with my eyebrow kit by Milani. I can't find it, so I think it's in the room. And to do my eyebrows, I've just used a angle brush by Sigma. So now the next thing I'm going to do is just go on and dive into my BH Cosmetics palette, and the palette's called Neutral. Yeah, it's called 28 color palette Neutral eyeshadows. And I really love this eyeshadow palette because it's a very versatile. You can do a lot of looks. You can do a day to night look and stuff like that. Anyways, you can obviously see what colors I use like often, and I'm going to go in with my blending brush by Sigma, the E25, and I'm just going to go into this color here. It's just a really nice light brown color, and we're going to use this as the transition color or like the blending color. So I'm just going to go into the crease of my eye. I'll come a bit closer, and I'm just going to I guess pencil it, not so much pencil it, but just put kind of like a faded line in there. And this just kind of marks out where my crease is, and it also, like I said before, it's like a blending color. And I'm just going to do this to the other eye. And I know sometimes people ask me like, where do you find your crease and stuff. Basically, you know where your crease is. Your crease is where there's a gap between like your eyeball and the eyelid, and you can see when I push into the crease, the brush goes in as well, and so that's how you know where your crease is. So now I'm just gonna blend this transition shadow out, and I'm using the I think the name's like rubbed off. I think it's just like a fluffy brush like this. It's kind of misshaped, but this will do, and there's nothing on this brush, and we basically want to just blend it all out effortlessly. And this part can take up to like 3 minutes to do, because you want to make sure that you blend it really well, and you blend it right up until it fades and there's no obvious or harsh lines. I hope you can see that alright. It really sucks having to use my laptop camera because I can't like do close-ups and stuff for you, but I'll try my best to show you guys this makeup. So now I've just used the dark brown shadow, this one here, and as you can tell, it's very well loved, and I use it all the time. And I'm just using, pardon me, a double-ended brush. This one was came with a, I think it was an eyeshadow palette by Avon, but you can use any type of pencil brush, and what we're going to do is just darken the crease a little bit more. So I'm going to try and come in. I'm just going to do this lightly, and you can always build up the colour as much as you want the colour to go. If you want to build up the intensity, just do a little bit more. But my suggestion is that you just build it up instead of putting heaps in your brush and doing it all in one go, because then your eyeshadow will look a bit more effortless, and then it's easier to blend. Well, I think it's easier to blend, and like basically when you do it bit by bit, you kind of have the control to control the intensity of the eyeshadows. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with the transition colour that we laid down first, and using the blending brush that we did before, I'm just going to blend that out, blend the dark shadow out. And you want to blend this as much as you can. The trick to blending is that you just have to be patient. It's going to take time, but once you blend that eyeshadow out, it's going to be worth all that time that you spent blending. So I'm just going to keep blending. Just going to keep. It's in the lounge. And if you feel that you just want to intensify the outer corner a bit more, then just do the same step. Use that dark brown colour in the pencil brush and just intensify it a little bit more. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my blending brush with nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend. Just gonna blend, blend, blend until I feel confident that the eyeshadow's effortlessly fading and fully blended out. So I think I'm happy with how blended the eyeshadow is. I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be back. So anyways, I've blended my eyeshadows out, and I'm fairly happy with how much is blended out. I hope you can see that there's no harsh lines or anything. It's just fully blended out, and that's the trick with eyeshadow, unless it's just part of your makeup look and you don't want to blend it out. But with this particular makeup look, I like it to look all blended. Also, I like to make sure that the crease is fairly cut, and you can see that, because that's the whole idea of the makeup look, is to deepen the colour in the crease so it can bring it out a little bit more. Okay, so anyways, I'm done with my eyeshadow blending type thing. Now I'm just going to be doing the lid part, and I'm going to, at the moment I've been loving having dark colours as the crease colour, and having a really light white or pink or peachy shimmery colour on my eyelid, because it kind of brings out my eyes a bit more, or like it kind of brings a really cool effect to the eye makeup look. So at the moment, for now, I'm going to be using the eye shading brush by Sigma, and it's the E55 one, and I'm using the same palette. I'm just diving into this this matte creamy colour, this peachy shimmery colour and the semi dark creamy purple colour. Hope you can see. And I like mixing these colours because they give a really cool effect to the eyeshadow. And I'm just going to put this on the lid. I'm not going to go anywhere near the crease, so I'm going to try not to, because then it will interfere with the colour of the crease. And you basically just want it to look like this. Just going to do the other eye as well. Sometimes it's really hard to do the other eye because doing it from another angle, you're holding the brush in another, like, you know, in another way, and then it kind of looks uneven, but I'm going to try my best. So it looks weird now, but we're going to blend it out with the brush that has nothing on it. So we're going to take that fluffy brush again, and we're just going to blend out the pale colour that we put on, just roughly. We don't want to blend it too much, that'll interfere with the crease colour. Well, I'm happy with that. So that's the eyes almost done. Now, to bring out the eyeshadows a bit more, I'm going to be lining my eyes with I'm thinking either gel or liquid liner. I think I might go with liquid liner because I feel that it's easier for me to use liquid, and I don't have a good enough brush to use my gel. This is by Miki, by the way. This is a liquid eyeliner. I think I might have mentioned this in my favorites, one of my favorites videos. So I'm back and I've done both my wing liners. I didn't wing it too much. I don't think it's too much, but I do want to make it a bit more sharper. So a trick that I always do is that I roughly do my eyeliner. I don't try and get it perfect at the first time, because obviously you're going to keep going over it. One eye's going to be bigger, one eye's going to be small and all that stuff. So I just make sure that I'm happy with the liquid liner on the lash line, and then when I do the wing I just do it really roughly. Anyways, once I've done that and I'm really out of breath, I take a baby wipe, and what I do is just clean up the area on the side, and it will also sharpen out the eyeshadow as well. But what I do to kind of make it look semi like blended kind of thing, like I don't want my eyeshadow to look too sharp. So once I've like kind of cleaned up the area with the baby wipe, I just blend it out a little bit more, and I'm just using the transition color. So that is the top eyelids complete. I'm going to do my face now, and I'm just gonna put on my foundation and my base. Now that I've finished doing my face, I've contoured and used the blusher and used the highlights on the top of my cheekbones. You can basically use any blusher, bronzer and highlighter that suits you. I don't want to say that you have to use these type of blushes or bronzers or whatever, because that's not really like relevant to the makeup look. But I mean, if you wanted to know, I will tell you. The bronzer that I use is the City Color bronzer in the color Golden, and I just use this really cool bronzy color here. For the blush, I use my Wet n Wild blush. The name has fully rubbed off, so I'm not sure what the name is called, but it's just this really nice pink blush, fuchsia pink blush. And for my highlighting, I've used the Sax Cosmetics palette, and I've just used this highlighter here, which is really nice. As you can see, it gives off a really nice glow, and I've only used a little bit of that just because I didn't want to highlight my face too much. Okay, so now on with the eye look. The eye look isn't finished yet. I just wanted to do my base just because I need to do the eyeshadows in the bottom, and there's no point in really doing eyeshadows in the bottom and then doing your base, and then your base kind of like covers that. So yeah, I like to do my bottom, finish off my makeup on the bottom half of my eye after I've done my face. Okay, so that was a really long explanation. Anyways, I'm just looking for my angled brush. I'm going to use my angled brush that I use for my brows, and the dark brown color that I normally use for my brows is still on here, which is fine because I want to use a dark brown anyway for the bottom lash line of my eye. And so what I'm doing here is that I'm just applying the color as close to the bottom lash line as I can, and I'm using the dark brown color that I used for my eyeshadow, not the transition color but the dark brown. So I'm just going to apply that to the bottom bit of my lash line. And the reason I like to put makeup like eyeshadow on the bottom lash line is so that it evens out the look. I'll do one eye to show you how it looks like in comparison to one with no eye makeup on the bottom lash line. So I'm just going to pack that on to the bottom lash line, and I'm not going all the way through, I'm just going to go halfway. So now I'm just using the same pencil brush that I used before in my crease, and I'm just I'm not adding any more color. I'm just going to use what's left on the brush and blend it. You don't want to blend it too far down that it looks kind of like panda-ish, like you've got kind of panda eyes, but you're just going to blend it. And just then I just dipped my brush into the dark brown color just because I felt like I needed to intensify the color a bit more. So I'm happy with that. The eye makeup's not finished yet. I've still got to put on my shimmery shadow. So what I've used on the lid of my eye, the light shadows that I had used, a combination of eyeshadows, I'm going to use that again, and I'm going to put that onto the other half of the bottom lash line, so like the inner half of it really. Just to even it out a bit. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now I'm just going to go into the medium angled shading brush, the E70 brush. Kind of looks like this. And I'm going to dive into the lightest color in my palette, which is this one here. Oh, the sun. Sorry. Which is this one right here. I'm just going to dip my brush into there, and I'm going to apply that to the inner corner of my eyes just to brighten up the makeup look. Okay, so this eye is nearly finished. Just going to put a bit more. Yep, I'm happy with that. So the eye is nearly finished. I'm going to be using a eyeliner, and I am going to line my eyes on the bottom and the top waterline of my eyes. The product that I'm using is a soft kohl eyeliner pencil by Rimmel, and it's in the color Jet Black. And I'm just going to line the upper lash, what do you call it, waterline. I'm going to go right in and I'm going to do the bottom as well. Okay, so it looks like this. As you can see, if you can see, if I look straight at you, you can see that this eye has a little bit more definition than this one. Makeup looks a bit more effective when you kind of even out the eyeshadow balance between the two halves of the eyes, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just going to do the other eye. So to finish off the eye makeup look, I'm just going to add mascara to my lashes. For this step, if you want, you can add in your if you want to wear fake lashes, you can. I don't have any fake lashes on me, so I can't really show you what it will look like with fake lashes, but I'm sure it look really nice. Also, I think that with just adding mascara onto my eyelashes, it kind of completes the look anyway. But if you want to add false lashes, you can. And the mascara that I'm using currently, and that has been a long favourite of mine, is the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express mascara, and it's in a waterproof formula. The reason why I use a waterproof formula is because it works well with my lashes. If you're new to following me, then you won't know that my eyelashes are they're just really straight, and if I do curl my eyelashes, I do want the mascara to hold the curl, which is why I use a waterproof mascara, because it has like waxy base elements in it that can hold the curl of my straight lashes. So I'm just adding mascara. Okay, so what I forgot to do, and I always seem to forget doing something, so anyways, I'm going to go into a shimmery type of eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this color here, and I'm just going to be highlighting the brow bone just to bring it out a little bit more. And I'm using the medium angled shading brush. I'm just going to apply that, and that should bring a really nice highlighting to the eyeshadows. So now I'm just going to take my fluffy brush with nothing on it, and I'm just going to do some last minute blending, and the makeup look is done. So that is the eyes. For the lips, I would suggest to go with something a bit more neutral, say like a really neutral lip or a pink lip, or you could, if you wanted to, you can go for a purple, vampy purple lip, or a classic red lip. Today I'm going to show you what it looks like, what the makeup looks like with a few coloured lips. But yeah, so right now I'm just going to be using a gloss, and take note that I still have the foundation on my lips, and the reason why I don't like taking that off is because it blots out the actual colour of my lips, and it makes the lipstick or the lip gloss true to its colour on your lips. So I'm just going to apply this, and this is what it looks like with the lip gloss that has a tinge of pink to it. My favourite lip that I like to wear with this type of eye makeup look is a neutral lip, but everyone's different, I guess. I'm just doing this really roughly and quickly. So this is what the makeup looks like with a really nice glossy pink lip. I like this. Normally I and I line my lips with the dark brown and then put a gloss, put a neutral or nude lipstick on and then put a gloss. But this is the gloss by itself and I think it works anyways. This is what it looks like with a red lip. The colour that I got on, as I said before, is Ruby Woo. I actually really like this lip. I can't stop looking at the actual display of where I can see myself. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, so this is what it looks like with the red lip. So I decided that I like the red lipstick look. I think it kind of brings out the essence, like the makeup look a bit more, and I just really like it together. But if you wanted to use the lip gloss or a nude lipstick, then feel free to do so. Let me know what kind of lip that you like this makeup look to be with, like what colour lip you think the lipstick would look good with. Anyways, so that is my tutorial for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have another one coming up. I did mention, if you've seen my videos before, you would have seen a really dark cat eye kind of smoky look, but that will be coming in not the next video, but a few more videos to come. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. If you have any more makeup tutorial ideas that you'd like me to record for you, then please let me know. If you have other videos that you'd like me to do, then please let me know as well. I love you guys and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.